Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another edition of Unboxed. I am your host Brian. So for today's episode, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Jordan Brand's latest delivery, the Jordan 11 Concord. So we're going to be doing a quick unboxing, giving you guys the details of the latest and greatest from the Jordan Brand delivery, set to drop on December 8th. If you guys are ready, let's go. So the Air Jordan 11 was designed by the legendary designer Tinker Hatfield, debuting during the 95-96 season, in which Michael Jordan was fined by the NBA because the Concords did not meet NBA uniform regulation. But because he is the GOAT and he has pockets that are deeper than most, Michael Jordan paid the fine and still played in them anyway. Thus, the legendary, iconic Air Jordan 11 was pretty much the most sought after sneaker to this day. Fast forward to 2011.
You will not believe all the reports of violence that broke out when people rushed to get the newest pair of Air Jordan.
The quest for some pricey limited edition footwear spiraled into chaos this morning at a metro area shopping mall.
You're looking live with a news helicopter shooting down at Richmond's Hilltop Mall, a gathering of people outside who were expecting to get the new Air Jordans. But there were some serious problems at malls all across Northern California. Police say at this particular mall, one man shot a gun into the air after a crowd got pretty tight.
In which sneakers literally became the wave, because in the past, before there has been like crazy amounts of sneaker violence and stuff like that, people have always wanted shoes, but I just feel like back in 2011 when these retroed again is when it really kicked off as far as people doing the craziest things and probably doing the most for shoes. I remember at the time I was working at a boutique somewhere in Philly. It was just insane to watch the line and the madness and the chaos that these shoes brought out in people. Like, you think that materialistic items, like, you know, people would just kind of like push that under the rug if they can't get it, like, you know, they'll just keep it moving. For these, man, it just kind of just brought out probably the ugliest kinds of people that I've ever seen. And, you know, still to this day, it's pretty much kind of like that. All right, now diving into the details of the 2018 model, there are well, some similarities and some differences as far as the materials go. So for the 2018 pair, this is actually as close to the OG and 2000 retro as Jordan Brand has ever made any model. So if you guys have like your original pair or a pair from back from 2011, you can actually kind of see the differences. So since I don't have the shoes in hand, you guys are just gonna have to, you know, hold your pair and just kind of follow along with me. So as far as the patent leather goes, it is a mid, not a low cut like the 2011 pair. Still kept it with the ballistic mesh and the nylon lace holes. And the most like noticeable different things is the 45 on the back and not a 23. An obvious thing that people will notice is that the Jumpman is facing the opposite direction and not in the direction of the screen print on the back. So back in the day, a lot of people were able to legit check their sneakers just based off of the lining where the ball on the Jumpman meets with the screen print, but that's completely changed now. And as far as the leather goes, with the 2011 pair, it was more of like a stiff leather. Like, I know I hooped in my pair and it was really uncomfortable. It took like at least maybe 6 or 7 times before I really broke it in, just because it was like really tough. But for the 2018 pair, it is actually soft. You know, it bends a little bit and gives, so I was like really impressed with that. Moving over to the sole, still translucent with the carbon fiber plate. That's always dope. That's how you know that it is a Jordan 11, because that's sexy carbon fiber. Now moving over into the inside of the shoe, where the patch is, the most historic patch, where it states that the quality basketball product inspired by the greatest player alive. They still kept that the same. As far as the 2018 model's nylon tongue goes, in comparison with the previous retros in the past, it is a bit wider versus the 2011 pair, which was a bit narrow. And on the insole with the screen print, it says Nike Air and not Jumpman. I know a lot of people would definitely be happy about that. And Jordan Brand kept it very OG, well, at least up to date with the previous models that they had in the past, but the plastic shoe tree. So with the 2011 pair, it was like super glittery and shiny. This one is a more flat, mute. You can actually still see some glitter in there, but it's not overdone like the previous retro back in 2011. And with the box, they kept it OG, not with the slide out box that we've seen with the 2011 Concord, Space Jams, or Win like 82s, like the list goes on. So the 2018 retro is the closest that it gets to an OG pair. I mean, it's not the same, but it's as similar as Jordan Brand will probably allow it to be. So for those that really want a pair, I really do hope that you guys can secure your pair. So don't sleep on Saturday on December 8th. Okay guys, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning into this latest edition of Unboxed. Just as a reminder, the Air Jordan 11 Concord will be releasing in-store and online at 10 a.m. at dtlrvilla.com. So don't sleep. Other than that, until the next episode, I will see you guys next time. Peace.